Here we go. Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. It's Raymond. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. With the football, fights through a tackle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
To throw, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
He posted a pick, man.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. That big play to start the drive. They got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first in this national title bout.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Shit.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll give it to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Russell. That's reeled in. It's Raymond. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Now here's the toss play. He's got room to run. Touchdown from
That's a good play.
as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. An inside deals now from the shotgun. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The sure hands. It's Graham. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away,
Yeah, what a bit talking about.
Shot downfield.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he make it to the marker? The Buckeyes offense is on the move now.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They mix it up with a run. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
First and goal, handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. This one is third and goal.
Bro, why the fuck they changed these icons, dog?
The defense makes a stop against this.
That's crazy.
Third down offense.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing it downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Oh, man.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Raymond. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that short completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Signs the good throw. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
First down and 10. Wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Edwards. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the ground. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Russell. The pass is incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him.
These bitches ran into each other.
Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, man. You got to feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering where the ball went. Heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and just get it to the quarterback. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
They get him down, but that's a solid game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He shreds the tackle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Second at the 10. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple of plays.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Running with purpose. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
That crazy, though. Man, double down blocking. He's still getting off.
Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on
shit crazy.
Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Russell. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rogers. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this. Really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tries to get loose in the scramble, but it's brought down after a short game.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Brand. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's at the 50.
Damn, I should have threw that shit away.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They'll hand it off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Russell. On the move now. Caught on the outside. It's Raymond. The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game. reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. We finally tackle him. What a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Russell. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Toss play to the outside. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught. It's Raymond. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Completion made. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
It's a run. Running back's got it. is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Russell.
Look at that shit.
And he's intercepted. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball.
Who's in the clear? They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a 1st down play. Here's the handoff on a counter.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And they're trying to punch it in here. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others. And
he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. If you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Makes a quick grab. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that 2-point play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Quick throw to his receiver.
Bitch dropped the fucking pick, man.
Chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Russell. Pass rush closing in. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's looking to throw, bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left.
Man, what the hell?
And it's called in right field. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
He lets it go.
Bro, that supposed to be a pig.
We're trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. On the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. Second and goal for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone.
Bro.
But it's incomplete. Final 2 minutes.
I gotta chill out, bro. I gotta fucking contain out there. This man still running past my contain.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Back in motion now. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. And he's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Blocked to the turf that made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Grab near the sticks. It's Rogers. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Short pass finds the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. What a catch! Touchdown, Buckeyes! They are pouring it on now.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more.
34, Alabama, 7.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. No time on the clock, but that penalty give the offense one more untimed play. Looking downfield, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.